I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. I've been getting used to waking up with you. I've been getting used to waking up here. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are. You're the fire and the flood, and I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine when your head's resting next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire and the flood. Since we met, I feel a lightness in my step. You're miles away, but I still feel you. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere, anywhere I go, there you are. Late at night, when you can't fall asleep, I'll be lying right beside you, counting sheep. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere, anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are. You're the fire and the flood, and I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine when your head's resting next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire and the flood.
I was a boat stuck in a bottle that never got the chance to touch the sea. Just forgot on the shelf, no wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one but me. I was 1 in 100 billion, a burnout star in a galaxy. Just lost in the sky, wondering why everyone else shines out for me. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I was a worn out set of shoes, wandering the city street. Another face in the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of a lonely melody. Empty pockets and a roulette, always landing on a lost bet. Just live for the spin and hope for the win, go all in just to lose again. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm Never got the chance to touch the sea. I came to life when I first kissed you. The best thing has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours.
Well, here we are. Over half a decade ago, we were just young high schoolers. We couldn't have imagined this. You came into my life at such an unexpected time, and I couldn't be more grateful that you did. We have been with each other through some of the hardest and some of the greatest times of our life, and I cannot wait to experience all the highs and lows life will give us for the rest of our lives together. You have shown me what true love really is, and I am so blessed to have received that for the past almost 6 years, and to be able to give that love back to you for the rest of my life. I know sometimes I may not be easy to love, but you make it look so easy. I promise you that I will continue to grow alongside you, and we will help each other grow and flourish. You make me a better person and have helped me become the woman that I am today. You give me purpose. I admire your passion, humor, dedication, and all the love you not only give to me, but all the friends and family we have gathered with us today. You are such an amazing individual, and you truly inspire me. When we started dating, I didn't only gain my soulmate, but a family, and I can't wait for the day when we can start our own little family of our own one day. I can't wait to grow old with you and still cause ruckus. You always seem to know how to make my hard days good and my good days even better. No matter what, you have always been by my side, making me smile when all I want to do is cry. And I can't thank you enough for always being my shoulder to cry on, my safe place, and never judging me, but to be more understanding instead. I vow to always support you no matter what, even if it's bowling. I vow to always take you up on the offer of beating you at mini golf. I vow to only steal the covers when you're hogging them. I vow to turn on the air conditioning on even when I'm freezing, but will probably pout about it. I vow to continue to love you for all of your quirks and for who you are, because that's a man I fell in love with. And I will continue to do so through and through. I vow to be your forever and know that I love you now, forever and ever.
Love you.
Love you too.
Ready? Jennifer, here we are standing in front of our closest friends and our entire family. From the day we met, we would always joke and laugh and say, I can't wait to get married and start our lives together. On February 3rd, 2018, that dream of mine became a reality. The dream of calling Jennifer Lynn my wife. As we stand here today, I just think about all the times we have had, some good and some bad, but at the end of the day, we have never failed to give each other a kiss goodnight. The memories we have made in the past 6 years are memories that are forever going to have a place in our heart. I can speak for my friends and family when I say, you bring out the best in me. Always making sure I'm okay when I'm sad, and always being my best partner in crime. Always pushing me to better myself and always believing in me when I set a goal for myself. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Look at how many people are here today to watch us get married and spend the rest of our lives together. Now, before I go any farther, I have to ask you one last question. Do you remember that time in 2013 when you said we were just going to be friends? Jennifer, I will take your love to give me hope, give me joy, and make me a better man. I vow to make you happy, to make you laugh, to cherish you, and to always be there for you. I promise to be your protector, shoulder to cry on, best friend, and your husband. I vow to make my life forever yours and build my dreams around you. You know me better than anyone else in this world, and somehow still manage to love me. You are my best friend and my one true love. There is still a part of me today that cannot believe that I am the one who gets to marry you. Jennifer, I love you and cannot wait to share the rest of my life with you.
You can all sniffle now. To those assembled, will you do everything in your power to uphold and care for Jennifer and Andrew in their marriage? The blessing of the rings. And now we will seal your promises with these rings, the symbol of your life shared together. Jennifer, please repeat after me. Andrew, this ring.
Andrew, this ring.
I give as a token and pledge.
I give as a token and pledge.
As a sign of my love and devotion.
As a sign of my love and devotion.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
You shaking?
Andrew, please repeat after me. Jennifer, this ring I give
Jennifer, this ring I give
as a token and pledge,
as a token and pledge,
as a sign of my love and devotion.
as a sign of my love and devotion.
With this ring,
With this
I thee
ring.
wed.
I thee wed.
Jennifer and Andrew, you have declared your consent and vows before your friends and family. May your life be filled with peace and grace. Now that Jennifer and Andrew have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands, I pronounce you husband and wife. Andrew, you may kiss your bride. Guess I like you. Will you please stand? Turn and face your friends and family. Friends and family, for the very first time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Gates.
So glad that you could all be here with us this evening. Folks, at this time, we are going to begin with our formal introduction, so if you please focus your attention to the main grand entrance right over here. We are going to welcome the parents of the bride, Mr. and Mrs. Dan and Cheryl Kirk. Tom and Cheryl Kirk. There we go. Next up, folks, please welcome the parents of the groom, Mr. and Mrs. Robert Jr. and Christine Gates. Next up, folks, for our bridal party, give it up for Sarah Crine and BJ Lawrence. Please welcome Trisha Krause along with Zach Moore. Next up, please welcome Kate Bordeaux along with Cameron Connor. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Logan Thayer and Sean Kirk. Next up, please welcome Lydia Colombo along with Mr. Nate Merrill. Folks, a big round of applause for our maid of honor, Alexa Brown, along with Darren Greenwood. Another round of applause for our maid of honor, Carissa Kirk, along with our best man, Mr. DJ Case. now for the moment we've been waiting for. Come on, everybody, get on your feet. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and pleasure to introduce your bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Andrew and Jennifer Gates.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be your girl, you'll be my man. And I see my future in your eyes. Well, baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, while listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Listen
Jen's been my best friend since first grade, so we've been through some stuff together. I don't even know what to say, I'm sort of choking up. Jen, you've been literally my right hand since as long as I can remember. I can tear up right now. You've helped me with so much throughout my life, and I honest to God don't know what I would do without you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And Andy, I knew from day one, I know what night, there was a certain night in high school when you talked to me, I'm not gonna say all the details, but there was a certain night when you talked to me about how much you loved Jen and how you knew you were gonna be the one to marry her our senior year of high school. And from that moment on, I knew Jen deserves you. You both deserve each other. You're both amazing people, and I'm so blessed to see her as happy as she is now because she's been through some stuff. So I'm really happy that you're there to make her as happy as she is. And Jen, I'm so happy to see you so happy. You're my best friend, and I love you so much. So, yeah.
Yay, good job. Okay, first let's give it up. Beautiful couple. Everybody. Woo! For putting this all together, time and effort. I know Jen and Andy couldn't have done any of this without you guys and me and Alexa. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Carissa, Jen's older sister, favorite sibling, so on, so on. When Jen entered this world, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a fan. Growing up with her was not easy, which is probably why I was so mean to her. Me and Sarah, really, really mean. She always followed me around, copied everything I did, stole all my clothes, nagged about everything. My room was never clean because we shared a room, so it's fine. So when my mom there's the first mistake, guys. So I thought Jen was very annoying, but my mom would always tell me it's because she looked up to me, and I always thought to myself, well, why the hell is she looking up to me? I'm a mess. True. Jen always has had everything together, everything perfect and to a T, and I used to hate that about her, but I've grown to love it. I know if I need something done right, I can go to her, and reflecting on our childhood and being older now, I realize why I was so mean, because Jen has always been exactly who I wanted to be. Smart, good grades, beautiful without even trying, and obviously Mom and Dad's favorite. The only thing she couldn't do better than me was getting in trouble with Mom. Her determination to succeed and achieve her goals is something I admire most about her. She never gives up, even if it takes a few meltdowns, a few retries. She never gives up. She always sees it through. She's never given up on me, no matter how many times I've cried, messed up, didn't believe in myself. After graduation from high school for me is when I started getting a lot closer with Jen. And this is when I wound up, she would be one of the best things that ever happened to my days. Jen, we have grown so much over the years, and I can honestly say that you're my best friend. I cherish the bond that we have, and I can't wait to see where this life takes you. I will always be here for you just as you are for me, and I thank you for your constant love and support, and I'm so grateful to be your maid of honor. All right, now I've always liked Andy, just from seeing how well he treats my baby sister. Whenever they are together, Jen's smile lights up the room. Unless he's being annoying, and then it's the eye roll look that Jen does, we all know so well. But there will always be a distinct memory I have when I knew he was not only the perfect guy for her, but just a great guy in general. I was going through a pretty rough time in my life, and Jen and Andy went out of their way to plan a trip to Howe Caverns just for me. We jammed out to music on the way there, had a great time, and they made sure my mind was busy. It was then I knew he was sticking around for the long haul. Andy, I want to thank you for making my sister the happiest she's ever been. Her dream come true, and for loving her unconditionally. Just some advice for the future. Put your clothes in the hamper and not on the floor next to it, because I shared a room with her for years and she has some high expectations. I love you both so much, and I can't wait to watch your love grow stronger every day. I'd like everyone to raise their glass, which I put over here. Jen and Andy, keep in mind as you begin your married life together, marriage is a relationship in One person is always right, and the other is the husband. I love you both.
Ladies and
All right,
gentlemen.
I'm done. Thank you. I didn't
round of
puke. I didn't
applause
puke!
For Alexa and Carissa, our maids of honor. And now, folks, we'll invite up our best man, Mr. DJ Gates.
Alrighty. Good afternoon, everybody. Before I get started, I would like to wish my mom and all the moms here today a very happy Mother's Day. Alrighty. Those of you who don't know me, I am DJ, Andy's best man, and more importantly, his big brother. I would consider myself an above average big brother, so choosing me as his best man was a no-brainer. Jen and Andy, congratulations. I love you both. I am not a great public speaker. As you can tell, I am extremely nervous. I'll try to keep this short. To start this speech, I Googled how to write a great best man speech. There was a charge to read the examples, and Andy already owes me money, so I didn't think it was worth it. I thought of maybe writing a poem to give this toast, but I couldn't find anything to rhyme with Labatt Blue, Smelly Boots, and Crap Golfer. Through all the weird weather we've been dealing with in the Northeast, we certainly ended up with a perfect day to witness the perfect wedding of a radiant bride and a so-so groom. To all the attendees today, I would like to extend a giant thank you. Brant Lake requires some effort to get to. We have family that has traveled as far and wide to witness this event. Some are as far away as Florida. You're easy to spot. Just look for the parkas. I would also like to recognize those who could not be in attendance today. There are a few who have passed on that we miss dearly. I know they are all here in spirit. I can feel it, and they are beaming with pride today. Andy and Jen, I have heard that blood is thicker than water, and I've come to understand that it means relationships and loyalties within a family are the strongest and most important. As I look around this room, I do not see any water. Jen, you know that those of us in the squad all like to work on our cars. Andy has become our car wash guy because as a mechanic, we found Andy is almost useless. On behalf of the squad, we are all wishing you good luck tonight. If you know Andy at all, you know that his attention span is about the same as a common houseplant. You also know that nowhere else in his life there is more evident than with cars. Currently, Andy is trying to get rid of his truck, so if you're in the market for a ready to deal, he's only had it for about 6 months. He'll tell you he hates the gas mileage a truck gets and misses a car. Those of us close to him know damn well he's trying to get out of it before someone asks him to help move. Andy and Jen, again, congratulations. I am looking forward to what the years will bring us. I am sure they will be filled with memories and laughter. Your love for each other is infectious, and those that bear witness watch with amazement. Andy, dude, I love you, and I am so proud you asked me to be your best man today. There's a saying that goes, if you mess with the bull, you'll get the horns. I will always be your horns. Please join me in raising a glass to the bride and groom.
No, thanks. No, I like you. I don't think I've ever used a microphone before, obviously. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nate. I'm Andy's bowling partner. It is a great honor to be asked to speak at Andy and Jen's wedding reception. Not sure what was going through his mind when he chose the dork with the speech impediment to deliver his wedding speech, but here I am. Andy has had the pleasure of knowing me for about 7 years now, and we have been close friends for the majority of that time. I speak for every one of our friends when I say that Andy is life of the party, do anything for anyone, stand-up guy. You can guarantee that you're going to have a damn good time when he's around. In the past 6 years or so, I've not only been fortunate enough to develop a relationship with Andy, but with Jen as well. Watching them grow and mature into one of the strongest, most loving, respectful relationships I've ever known has been an absolute pleasure, and I am so incredibly happy for them. So, since I'm the last one and everyone is just trying to stop listening to people, I will leave with a toast to the bride and groom. So raise your glasses. Please let your lives be filled with contentment, prosperity, and eternal love for one another. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Mr. Nate Merrill. And now, folks, we're actually going to focus our attention back on...
Windows roll down in the wind, white lights flying past, singing along with the radio, a little light at you. Hanging on to that steering wheel was the man who hung the moon. Used to wrap my hands around his little finger. Turns out he was wrapped around mine. He said you can be anything you want to in this great big world, but I'm always gonna be Daddy's little girl. He always used to tell me, don't grow up too fast. Love will come and love will go. Your first won't be your last. I didn't always listen when he gave me advice. Now I hate to admit it, but that man was always right. He used to wrap my hands around his little finger. Turns out he was wrapped around mine. He said you can be anything you want to in this great big world, but I'm always gonna be Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl. When I count my blessings, I know where to start. He might not hold my hand no more, but he'll always, always hold my heart. He used to wrap my hands around his little finger. Turns out he was wrapped around mine. He said you can be anything you want to in this great big world, but I'm always gonna be, yes, I'm always gonna be Daddy's little girl. Daddy's little girl.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, never forget all the ones who loved you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants to say thanks to. Yeah, this is my My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants to say thanks to. Yeah, this is my This is my wish. I hope you know somebody loves you. May all your dreams stay big.
You guys ready? All right. The first question is, who's got the most cash on them? All right, he wins. Out of the two of you, who is the biggest flirt? It's a sweep. All right, the next question, who's a better cook? All right, who said, I love you first? Wow, 4 for 4. All right, who's got the crazier family? I like that. All right, out of the two of you, who talks the most? Who is the better driver? Andrew's probably thinking golf. All right, who spends the most time in front of the mirror? Who's in control of the remote? Who is most likely to have dessert for breakfast? All right, who started the first argument you ever had? All right, who wears the pants in this relationship? All right, when you two were dating, who made the first move? Was the move accepted? Just a guess. Okay. Who takes the longest to get ready to go out? Who's more likely to get hurt? All right, now that you two are married, which of you, one of you will be the first to say, not tonight? All right, who's going to be the first to say I'm sorry. I want to know, who is the better kisser? Very important. Who will be the first to fall asleep tonight? And finally, tonight, who do you love the most in the whole wide world? Ladies and gentlemen, give your bride and groom a big round of applause.
I've never been so high. Follow me through the dark. Let me take you past the satellites. You can see the world you brought to life, to life. So love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. Love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do.